Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the heads up reading for the month of August for the sign of Aries. Now, this is Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, I said for August, but whenever you look at it, that's when you're supposed to see it, okay? So while you're at it, if you feel, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Even you just say, hi, Sister Omi. I appreciate that. Um, okay, so let's see. All right, so what is on your mind, Aries? Aries, God of thunder, right? Wow. Release. So there's just stuff you holding on to that you need to get rid of, and this stuff could be anything: people, places, things, guilt, shame. You know, someone told you this, that, and the other. You holding on to something someone said. It could be anything. So, but what I always love about this card, you see this, like the light of the Most High is coming through, like saying it's time to let that stuff go. Let it 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 go. So, what other okay, chakra energy is going to be at work with you this month to help you release what's on your mind. Well, Aries, what does this has to do with with relationships? And we have all kinds of relationships with ourselves, relationships with our spouse, loved ones, family, jobs, relationships. Relationships are very, we have all kinds, all right? So looking at this crown chakra, let's take a look at this first. This crown chakra, you think about your connection to the Most High, God's source, which is timeless. And to bring this energy into balance, what's good if you're into meditation, you could use a selenite. This is a selenite crystal, but I'm sure you don't want no big blurk like this on your forehead. But even if you have like a small piece, you can hold it in your hand, put it right on your crown chakra, try to meditate to help the energy flow, bring light and consciousness to your reality. This is your connection with God, your bliss, your spiritual awareness, your divine knowing. All right? And so what's blocking you, this guilt and things you see in that corner there, let me pull it up. You see the light of God is trying to come through, the light of the Most High. So this is also a good time for prayer, meditation. This is so you could bring that energy to the fore, right? So now we also have, let's see, this is your, your sacral chakra energy. Your relationships. When you think of all right now. Okay, so when you think of the sacral chakra, you're looking at that area around your lower abdomen. It holds the key to healthy relationships and the way we express ourselves through creativity. This deals with flexibility, creativity, your inspiration, your desires, your community, your family, sexuality, fulfillment of desires, all that stuff. So if you want to meditate the carnelian crystal, you can put that in your hand, or if you lay on your back and meditate that way, you can put it right on that navel or lower abdomen area, or you could just focus on the power of orange light and let it encompass you and balance that energy to activate your creativity, sensuality. Maybe this has to do with a lot of that. you know, your relationships, how you handle yourself in relationships, expressing your creativity, expressing who you are. Uh, we also have to think too. Also, this is you know, attached with a lot of feelings and emotions and things like that. So Aries, with knowing that you pure fire, you know, maybe you don't have, you know, maybe you don't have a lot of water in your chart. So relationships could be a challenge, and that could be, and like I said, this could be any type of relationship. So what I'm seeing too, yeah, there's that equal give and take. Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't feel that you get equal give and take in your relationships. So this is also asking you to be more prudent in your judgments, you know. Okay, my God. It's like every reading I did, it's like cards are falling on the floor. What? So we're going to take these two. I think you should be mindful on taking on additional burdens that are not yours. And there's going to be a change in that. So maybe that's what your relationships have always been, Aries. You take on more than you should in these relationships. So now there's going to be a success, or there's some type of change. There's some type of change in relationships and what you give and what you take on. I feel like maybe it's time, yeah, you're releasing. You're going to start setting more firm boundaries. You know, we got the Queen of Swords. So, you know the Queen. She's like, she honest. She could be witty, she could be honest, but she can whack that sword and say, oh no, this is how it's going to go. This is, and I'm not saying it to be like so cut and dry, but she's going to speak up and say, for this to work, this has to happen. That's what I feel what's going to happen here for you, Aries. I think it's time for you to say, hey, look, for this to work, this has to happen, and that's going to be that's your transformational moment. Yeah, and you're holding on to these things because maybe you haven't spoken up, and you keep trying to take on, you know, try to be the hero, shero of the relationship. And this doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship between a couple. It could be at work, like, yo, I ain't doing all this work. Look, no, it's not going to work like that. It can't work. This is not going on like this anymore. Okay? So, with that said, let's get some clarifiers here. All right, Aries? Oh. Five of Swords. Sometimes I gotta laugh because really I think this is interesting with this, under this, this Six of Pentacles, this Five of Swords, because this is like, you're gonna hold on to your integrity. It's like, we can't do this anymore. No. This is you know, the swords, this is of the mind. This is like, this is the stuff that's on your mind, you know? So you're going to have to step into your integrity. That's more light of the Most High, God, however you perceive that, your higher conscious, your higher mind. You know, like, look, for me to be at peace with myself, you know, this is affecting me on some level, physically, mentally, or spiritually. And so, no, it's time for me to, like, really step into my integrity, hold your integrity. Don't act out of self-interest. Now, that's the thing, too, now. Don't try to act out of self-interest with being manipulative or anything like that. But you may be, there may be some discord. That's obvious, I think. With this, there's some discord here. And I think the discord is because it's not equal to give and take. You feel used. You feel like you're being taken advantage of. And some of it could be that you keep taking on stuff. So you need to stop. Okay, yeah. Be mindful. Stop taking on all the stuff, you know, trying to be the hero, trying to be the great one. And maybe what you got to ask is, do you require that much attention? You know, so, you know, you have good plans, you know, could be put in place here, and which could help with your projects, being part of the team, or promote confidence and confidence. All that's here. You don't have to be a work and to be a martyr. So that may be some things you hear. You know, maybe this is like some martyr energy here. Like you don't have to do everything. Delegate, or whatever you got in your hand now, finish it, but don't take on no more. You know, don't take on any more than you know, that you can handle. It's like, no, I can't do all this. You know, no. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is your foundation. I really think that you're a nice person, right? I see this nice person trying to be everything to everybody, and you can't do it. And this is affecting your foundation. So this Ace of Swords, it's like cut the manure, chop, chop. This is going to be different now. The world has changed as the world turns. All right, so Aries, let's see. Ooh, this Queen of Swords. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The Three of Swords. Well, I'll be doggone. You got all this solar plex energy, all in your mind, energy, mental. So with this Three of Swords here, you've had your heart broken. It's like, for me, I'm looking at this. This is a been there, done that, and I'm not doing this crap no more. All right. Been there, done that. I'm not doing it. We're not handling this like this anymore. There's going to be a change in relationships. You're going to release any guilt, whatever. It's like, no, this has to change. And the only person that's going to change that is you, Aries. And I also believe, though, some of this this is really starting with the inside job. You know, why do you feel like you have to do all for everyone? You know, maybe that's a question you should ask yourself. But one thing going forward, you see this solar, all this mental energy, in order for you to have that change in your world, and to clear the base build a stronger foundation, something's got to change, and the change starts with you. So, Aries, let's pull an oracle card. So while you're at it, please like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, even if you say hello. Let me turn this around. Let's see. All right, see, these cards are all turned around. I've been dropping cards, turning cards around. Hey, some days it's like that. All right, so let's get a oracle card for the sign of Aries. Okay, what you got, Way? Well, of course you couldn't get one. Okay, so if you're going to create the change in your relationships, they're saying this is a narrow pathway, and you need to tread thoughtfully. And which is interesting, you see all this yellow? All this yellow? This is all that mental energy. So, Aries, we know you could be pure fire, but you're going to be thoughtful on how you're moving forward on this new path. You're going to be thoughtful in even how you communicate. You know, this party's not going to continue like that. And you also have here valiant courage. Take action with passion. That's still, you're passionate about, you get ready to be able to charge forward. And then this is a valiant courage. So this is not arrogance. You're going to move forward. You're going to think about it. You're going to, be thoughtful. This is where I see you bringing in that balanced energy, but at the same time holding on to your integrity. Okay. And this other card fell out, choosing your path. you know what? All is possible. It's like, what are you getting ready to let go of? The communication, uh, love yourself, communication with others, with God. You know, this is about your communication uh, uh, within your relationships, starting with yourself. What needs to change? And I think some of you, maybe if you all are on the cusp of Pisces, this might be relevant. So maybe you need to check Pisces out too. Okay, but nevertheless, feel free, like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. This is Omi. Peace.